Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am your host, your humble host, the K-I-N-G-K-A-I-T-O, the King Kaito, Call of Duty. You like the shirt? You like the shirt? It's an FU to Call of Duty. But anyway, to get this all out of the way, we are here to celebrate my favorite character of all time. Because a little birdie told me that Tekken 8 was shown at the Game Awards yesterday. And who, pray tell, showed up? Thank you very much, Lenios. I appreciate it. Who, pray tell, showed up in my presence to grace? Your boy himself, with the wonderful satisfaction of seeing his favorite character in. Ladies and gentlemen, all caps when you say the fucking name, K-I-N-G. King showed up for Tekken 8. Everything is about that crazy. Everything about that was absolutely ballistic, and it had me hyped up. It had the testosterone's rolling up. It had everything you could ever want and more. And today we are celebrating my favorite character in all, not only of fighting games, but of video games in general. We're gonna look at Tekken 8. We're gonna look at the whole trailer for Tekken 8. We're gonna look at all of the endings for King, and then we're gonna look at the beautiful costumes, all the outfits and everything of it from our boy himself. So without further ado, without wasting any more of your times, let's look at the trailer. This ain't gonna be a long one. It's definitely not gonna be a long one, and I don't intend it to be. If it's an hour, if it ends in an hour or less, that's what I wanted, because this is my appreciation stream. It's not going to be a long gameplay stream, because I don't care about that right now. It's about appreciating King of Tekken. Now, I'm going to change the screens a little bit, and we are going to de facto look up stuff for the boy. Just have to delete all of these other bully bulls and get the trailer started. Let's get this down packed. I believe there was some people who wanted to show up and everything, but even if they don't, I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'm gonna post this on YouTube. So let's get this right and started. We have the setup over here. You got the nice little setup right here that I try to do best. I try to make everything a little bit unique and neat. Hopefully you appreciate it. But enough about me. Let's get to this. And we got to do full screen, because we supposed to. Look at it. Look at Tekken 8. It looks beautiful already. And this divided a lot of people. But I'm a fan of Tekken, so I don't care if it doesn't look so high res and model. This looks amazing to me. Yeah. Ooh, you got Paul, you got Law looking like Kenshiro, Jack, and the boy King right there. We gonna go back. We gonna slow it down and everything. I might even pause it when we slow down so you can see King for yourself. We gonna slow it down. We gonna make sure we get all the designs and everything there, because a lot of people are gonna talk about gameplay. No, we're gonna talk about looks. Mainly King. Mainly. I'm so glad Jun is back also. I'm glad Jun is back. It would be sad if she wasn't even back. I'm loving it. I'm loving it 100%. Now, let's go to the outfits for a second. I just take a little stroll back, and I want to make sure I have no sound for this. Absolutely muted. And let's slow it down to, let's say, yo, Terrells, what's up? King Appreciation Stream. Get with it. Get with it. We about to be in here diving deep. Let's put this music back on, however. The music back on to this absolute marvelous jam. Let's go back to this and have this cranked up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, we gotta look at some of the outfits. And I made sure to do it very slow. Oh, let me put this out the way. My bad. Look, okay, we first got Paul right here. Paul, I really like that outfit. I really like this Paul outfit. Oh, I was feasting. First we have Paul. Paul, you know what? I kind of like Paul a lot as a character, just how goofy he is, but he wasn't always my cup of tea. I love this outfit though. I love the biker outfit. The lone badass outfit that he's got here. I'm a little bit sad that his hair is not the long, like slick back thing he always had, but this still looks cool. This looks amazing still. Don't get me wrong. Then we got fucking Kenshiro right here. I don't know if this is martial law or if this is forest law. But my boy looking snapped. Do you see this shit? My boy looking snapped. Look at the meat. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, and a roundhouse kick. Then we got what I believe this could be is either Jack 8 or Gun Jack 2. I'd be interested if this was Gun Jack 2. I'm telling you, he looking decent. This is supposed to be Gun Jack 2, but I don't know. I really want it to be Gun Jack 2 because that's an interesting concept. And boy, you. Ain't no tribal chief in here. This my tribal chief, goddamn. I had to make sure you point to the sky, cause this is the real head of the table. This is the real head of the table, goddamn it. There ain't no Roman. There ain't no Jey Uso. There ain't no Jimmy Uso. There ain't no Sammy Uso or Sami Zayn. There's only one king in this shit. There's only one God mode. Get a boy king in the building. Look at him. Look at how crispy he looks, man. Aztec armor looking like a member of Lucha Underground. Looking even better than him. Look at that, man. Boy. I've been waiting for this video. I need to. When this comes out, day one. I might put a shirt on unless I'm gonna get the pecs. I might. I need to. I I love that. I love that 110%. Love it. Ooh, I love it with all my heart. So that's it for that. So now what we're going to do next is we are going to look at the endings of the kings, of all the kings. And I say all the kings because there are two versions. Tekken 1 and Tekken 2 has their version of king. And then Tekken 3 through onwards, it's the second king. So we're going to look at all of that through and see. Or I'll even break down just what I feel about most of them. Because I love these endings. Don't get me wrong. Let me turn it up now. Yeah, look at King 1. The original OG. This was always funny though. So for some reason, back then, they always had this type of they only for King, they had like actual real kids. There was no CGI or nothing, just real kids running in this pixelated game. You'll see it in both endings for King 1. Both endings. Both of these. It is funny. And this one, I know he's trying to be happy, but watch this. He's looking like these damn kids. And this one is so bittersweet. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have my PFP on Discord right now. Yeah. Look at him, sad boy king. This I'll explain why this makes me feel bad exactly after it. But this is such a nice thing that he has right there. He's like, yeah, that's so nice. But the only bittersweet thing about that is that's canonically the last we see of that original king. Because unfortunately, he would die by getting killed by Ogre. Which is heartbreaking to me because I would have loved a moment. They still might do it though. Where King is on the ground or like in a state of like helplessness. And then you see maybe an image. If it's an image of King and Armor King together just holding it out for him, that would be amazing. Because I'm going to dig down deep also of Armor King. Because this is where the second King comes in. My favorite version of King. Because you'll see a very different tone in this. There's Armor King. Ooh, throw him to the ropes. And ooh, hit him with a lariat. Kill him. Bow. Get this power bomb. Now he had that power bomb before, but not as often. This is where the dark turn comes in, and I'll explain. Goes into the back. Armor King is just sitting down, just like, ugh. I'm glad I paused it there. Wait, is that? No, I messed that up. Hold on. Because I know that's not where it's supposed to be. That is not where it's supposed to be. No, it's not. Let me fix that right now. Alright, I got you, man. Alright, okay, so we're going to that one because for some reason it glitched out of that. And we'll pause it and then we'll go to the Tekken 2. I mean the Tekken 4 one. But this one hurts a little bit more just because the reason why he was sitting down is because Armor King has some sort of like illness. And the illness is pretty bad. And what I mean by pretty bad is his stomach is of like, maybe it was so much time that he was wrestling and everything like that. But in the Armor King ending, Armor King is actually like for Tekken 2, Armor King is actually like hunched over, almost about to fall out completely. But then he continues to walk forward, which is showing the damage that he's dealing with. Maybe he was dealing with some sort of cancer or some sort of illness. And it transferred to Tekken 3, even when he was really out there trying to help King become the next king and hold the mantle. Like, this whole story is absolutely golden soap opera. Like, wonderful soap opera to the very end, and I love that effect to it. It's very, very like Telemundo wrestling like. I just love it. Now we go to quite possibly the ending that I remember the most for this very reason. You just see King doing the Mexican combo for the first time, actually. This is the first time he actually performs the full Mexican combo too. And with the end, screwdriver. Yeah. I love the ending. I love the ending. That ending is so good. It's so crisp. It's so beautiful. Just the showing, even though it's not canon, just showing the greatness of King. And him doing all of those throws the first time. As I said, the first time he does it, it's mint. It's marvelous. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now we go back to this. The Tekken 2 story. Tekken 4 story.
King was murdered. King swore upon Armor King's grave that he would seek revenge against the man responsible for his mentor's death.
This was crazy.
The murderer was serving time in an Arizona state penitentiary. With the money he earned from professional wrestling tournaments, King arranged for the murderer's release. King then sent him a plane ticket and an article about the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4.
Wow.
With his plans in motion, King headed for the tournament to await his sworn enemy, the Vale Tudo fighter.
So that Vale Tudo fighter that they didn't actually name turned out to be Craig Marduk. That's the mixed martial artist that was like really built up as something for Tekken. For Tekken 4 at least. So he was in a list of new characters alongside Steve, Christy, and Combat. You know, just to name a few. He was alongside them, and he was like the new mainstay of the series. And he was the person that killed King's mentor, Armor King, in a scuffle. Even when Armor King was sick, he was trying to fend off that scuffle and not try to do any more of it. And Craig Marduk killed Armor King. And you can see the eyes of revenge here. Even though the mask isn't supposed to mean anything, you can just feel it. You can feel it from said mask. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Now let's get to where everything goes. After the tournament, King donated Mishima Zaibatsu vast fortune to help the improvised children of the world. The impoverished children. The impoverished children in the world. But King still has unfinished business to attend to. What could that be? What could that be? King visited the hospital where Marduk was receiving treatment. Oh, man, fuck these flowers. You gonna hurt my mentor? There's the golden picture. There it is, man. Can do it. Can do it. This, bro, too big of it. He got too big of a heart. He got too big of a heart, man. He couldn't end him. He couldn't if he wanted to. Okay. Now, that ending is quite possibly one of my favorite endings King has ever had. And it's from a game that was so, like, polarizing in Tekken 4. But that was such a beautifully told ending from King. So as you can see, he found Marduk and he challenged him in that tournament. And as a result of finding and challenging Marduk, King proceeds to annihilate Marduk to the point where he was then hospitalized. And as you saw, King was instantaneously away from ending his life. He was a few seconds away from ending the life of Marduk. He was going to go to the levels of, this is your first time being shown in Tekken, this is your last time being shown in Tekken. King was, he was on demon time. He was like, I want all the smoke from my op. Went to his op's hospital place and said, I'm ready to kill you. I'm ready to edge you. And I'm not going to send you to where Armor King is at. But the picture that was shown was of Marduk's family. Presumably, either Marduk's like siblings, probably not siblings, either Marduk's like mother and father or uncle and auntie. It was his family, pray tell. It was his family shown right dead center in front of King. And because King had the mindset of, I don't want to lead a life that is similar to Craig Marduk's, and I want to do something good in my life, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to refuse to kill you because killing is never the option, and I'm going to turn the other cheek and walk away. One of the biggest points that shows that King is a different type of character. He is not like a Mishima. He is not like, like characters like Ryu. No, he actually is a little bit more like Ryu, but Ryu even has his moments of, having to kill. He's not like any other character in this franchise at all, or any franchise. He's literally to the point where killing is never the option, and I put you in a hospital because of this. Because why would I want to kill you? I'm going to do my mentor's actual due diligence, and I am going to represent him well by letting you live. But unfortunately, as we're going to see here for this Tekken 5 prologue and epilogue, things at the start didn't go as planned. Let's take a look.
King, a wrestler with the spirit of two champions.
He does have that.
After beating Craig Marduk, he followed Marduk to the hospital to kill him. Then he realized revenge was not the answer.
It wasn't.
Later, King heard Marduk challenged him to a rematch wearing the Black Jaguar's mask.
That is the ultimate sign of total disrespect. Not only did you disrespect this man by letting you live, not only were you not even at all at the mindset of, hey, I'm going to try to be a better person, I'm going to try to turn the other cheek. Not only do you not do that, you then proceed to use King's mentor's mask. You use Armor King's mask, put it on, and used it in your fights in order to go and disrespect him and challenge him for another match. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's evil at its finest. Wow.
I won't let him disgrace my master, says King. They will settle their score in the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5.
Now, okay, I'm gonna have to pause this real quick so we can actually look up the interlude, which I showed on stream one time while I was playing Tekken. Not the prologue, I'm sorry. The interludes with King and only King. It's muted. My bad. Let me Put this up. Okay. Ooh, ew. That don't seem right. Oh, I know what I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, but I'm gonna keep that in because, you know, mistakes like this are often.
King, please stop. It's pointless to fight. You're strong enough. Don't let Marduk's words get to you.
You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that.
You leave me with no choice. Okay? I won't let you go on.
I'm sorry, Julius. Hold on, Marduk. After I'm through here, you're next.
So, you showed up. I've changed my ways.
I'll take you down fair and square. This didn't work, did it?
You win.
That's right. Give him that respect. Give him that respect. Give him that respect. Give him that respect. He earned it. I love the guy in the back. All right. I love that. That's a nice little nice little thing too. And so as you saw, King defeats Marduk again. Marduk, instead of last time, is now like, okay, you beat me. I concede, you win. I don't want no more problems anymore. What I did was wrong, and I want to at least go to the point where I am done with all of this. So as a result, right now, it leads to King teaming up with Marduk, and now they're on good terms. A lot of people were like on fences with this idea because you killed Armor King, but King is friends with you. Me, I'm not too big of a fence with it. I still find it weird that they're just like magically friends. But this is a soap opera type thing. And with soap operas like this, anything can happen. I actually like that King's mindset is, instead of fighting you, I want to befriend you, because I know there's a way for you to change. I actually love that. And that makes him such a compelling character. And now we're going to see the ending. Of course, this is wrestling because King is selling. He is selling that big hard. Tag him in, big boy. Yeah. Ugh. Lariat. Now here comes the tag team finisher. You fan of Kaneko, man? Well, here's the muscle docking. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Hold the championships. Hold the championships. And now, we're going to go to the Tekken 6 one. He misses his mentor, don't he? He misses him. Oh, what's this? Oh, oh, oh. So what he said there was, there's two of them, or like, what's this? But there shows, as it is in the games now, that there is two Armor Kings. The first Armor King died. That was the one that was killed by Marduk. Now that one right there was the second Armor King. The second Armor King, the younger brother of the original. And he is now taking up that mantle even harder now. And he is out for revenge. The second Armor King is out for revenge against Marduk, the person who King befriended. And he has a grudge with King. I love it. I love it. I know the Mishimas, they got their thing. I get it. I know everything to do with Paul law, funny, comedy. I know everything to do with Steve and Nina. That's great as well. I love this type of storytelling. I love it because it really impactfully shows that King is on his own narrative, and it's working beautifully in his way. Not anybody else's, his way. It's the story about a second generation talent by Mask, not actually by, family or anything like that. Even though he treated King, the original King, like his father, he was basically a father figure. He was one of the orphans that took up the mantle, and after King died, he took up the mantle and everything. I think I explained it already, but we're not talking about that right now. King's mantle story, the origins, the beginning, the middle, the end so far until Tekken 8 comes out, of the whole narrative of King. I love it 100%. It is such a great thing that King is doing his own thing his way. I love it. I absolutely love it. And now we get the Tekken Tag Tournament ending. Ooh. Oh, you want to squeeze? You want to squeeze? Get off! Put it down. Put it down. Oh, you want some too, Army King? You want some too? Bow! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love that. I love the stupidity of that. So, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, like Tekken Tag Tournament 1, is non-canon. It's a non-canon story and effect of everything that's happening. So, one of the non-canon characters was actually JC. JC is Julia Chang. Even though Julia Chang is an actual character that exists in the Tekken universe, her holding the mantle of JC is only in this game. It's not actually canon that she holds the mantle of the character JC, which was a female luchador similar to, King and Armor King. But it's almost like how King is a representation of Tiger Mask, the old anime and manga wrestler. JC is like, I believe her name is Tiger Dream, or it's like a female Tiger Mask. That's what they're basically implying. That's what her stance is. But she's going against King and teaming up with Armor King for basic story reasons and stuff like that, because Armor King going against King and Marduk himself is not going to be fair. So they wanted to, kind of make something different, and Julia has ties with King. And maybe that's in a point where she is maybe upset that King is teaming or forgiving Marduk. Even though that seems weird, because she's forgiven a lot of people for doing messed up things and only kills the people who she knows are like the most evil, just like her mom Michelle. But it was basically just for that game. It was for that mentality, just for that game alone, and never came back. Hopefully JC comes back in Tekken 8, but we can always hope, can't we?
King and Marduk continue to search for the man resembling Armor King. Rumors persist that a man that looked like King's former mentor has boarded a ship bound for the Antarctic. However, whether that information is credible or not is another story. The entire Antarctic is on high alert due to the news of the box found in the meteorite. And as such, ordinary civilians cannot travel to the continent.
Ooh. I think I'm seeing things. But if that's really him.
Just yet, King and Marduk decide to somehow infiltrate the Antarctic to continue the search.
I guess there's only one way to make sure, huh? Let's go, King!
Yeah. So, this is an off-brand game for Street Fighter Cross Tekken. A game that unfortunately didn't get much reviews because of the gem system and all the other kind of things where DLC was like If you have like some game, or if you could just play it early release, you just get all the DLC characters. A lot of bugs and clunky things of it, which was actually sad, because the gameplay didn't seem too bad. I actually enjoyed it. King and Craig were one of the first characters I actually played all the way through. They were magnificent, marvelous. I love King, so I loved him in this format. The rival that they had for King and Marduk being Relento and Ibuki, that was kind of weird. What I actually wanted was, for this game, you have Armika and Zangief go against them. I think that's what will work perfect for me. I don't think El Fuerte works anywhere near this type of thing, and King eventually is gonna have a costume of another character from Street Fighter as his alternate for this game. But yeah, it was kind of weird for this, but I enjoyed the gameplay so far, but I can understand why it kind of rubbed people the wrong way. And their story here is set to go and find Armor King, who I'm sad they did not actually show gameplay of him. He's just a cameo here. Armor King is just going to be a cameo, as you'll see right now. Yep, there's Armor King. But he's not actually there.
It's him!
It can't be. Wait. Look carefully. That shadow has no substance. It's just an illusion. It must be coming from the light. Pandora shows us the oh, let me read that again. It must be coming from the light. Pandora shows us a phantom of what we want to see.
You're messing with my head. You think that's funny?
I think yeah.
Hey! Let's trash this thing!
Yeah. But I do love that. I love that. I love that turnaround. That turnaround is mint. That turnaround is mint. Cause he's still looking at him. He's still looking at him. He said, even though you ain't real, I sense some aura still in you. I sense it. Like, he still has that mindset of, you may not be here, but I can still sense your presence, even when you're not there. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, that's glorious. And they eventually throw that Pandora's box all the way down to the ocean. Wow. And now, here's for King in Tekken 7, which rubbed a lot of people the wrong way because the endings here were just one matches and everything, but there's still some fun to be had with here. But I'll read this, even though the chat is blocking it. I'll read it for you so everyone is, or I can just actually turn myself over here so it could be a little better for the time being. Alright, hold on, there we go. Okay. King is not only a masked professional wrestler, but also a proud owner of an orphanage. Recently, King's sworn friend and comrade, Craig Marduk, as well as the man King called his master, both engaged in a bloody fight which left them with critical injuries. King desperately wanted to come to his friend's rescue, but knew that their operations wouldn't come cheap. At the same time, King's orphanage was in constant danger owing to the war that waged between G Corporation and the Mishima Zaibatsu. Finding himself caught between a rock and a hard place, King entered the King of Iron Fist tournament with his eyes set firmly on the cash prize. Firmly on it. So as you heard here, King and Armor King and Craig Marduk. Hey, Mysterious DNA. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you, man, from Germany. All right, we got some Germany love here. I love to see it. I love that people internationally are coming here to see me. That makes me happy. I'm glad that you at least stopped by to see my content. We're doing King Appreciation Day today. We're just having fun. It's not going to be too long of a stream. I'm probably going to end it around maybe an hour or two, but oh, absolutely. Tekken 8 is, oh, it's looking beautiful to me. People online are having like different opinions about it, but I'm loving it. I'm loving everything to do with Tekken. The fact that, oh, I don't want to get too hyped up again, because King, seeing that King trailer already had me hyped up earlier. I'm going to show this on YouTube, and I'm going to probably highlight my reaction for that, as well as some other stuff here, like just for the story and content here. So, to get everybody up to speed on this, exactly what happened here, as it shows on there, Armor King and Craig Marduk actually did have an actual altercation. And with that altercation, dang, I'm unbeatable with Ling Xiaoyu. She might still be there. She might still be in, because she's like one of the mainstays too. So King and Marduk, Armor King and Marduk, I have to keep saying King. Armor King and Marduk had a scuffle and an altercation with each other, and as a result, they beat each other so bad they're both in the hospital in like very messed up conditions. They eventually came back in Tekken 7. Of course, they came because those are like two of Marduk. A lot of people like Marduk. A lot of people really like Marduk. People love Armor King. People love the second Armor King, and I don't blame him. He's a cool character, and his moveset is like a Mishima. He got the he's got the electric without actual electricity on it, but that's still cool to see. It's great. He's a unique character. So they eventually brought them back, but at this time, they had King fight in the King of Iron Fist tournament in order to get the prize money, not only for paying off Marduk and Armor King's injuries, but also for the orphanage, which is also being in a lot of danger, in a lot of turmoil because of the G Corporation and Mishima Zaibatsu battle. So we're gonna see how this works. Is there a if there are a release date? No, they didn't show any release date for Tekken 8, unfortunately, and that's a really big shame, because that's what I kind of wanted to see. So let's see this ending for a second. You're no match for a wrestler, and it's him facing Jack. Jack 7. Think about this for a second. I don't know even if this is canon or not. Sorry for my bad English. It's not the no, it's okay. I'm sorry if I took it. I knew what you meant. I absolutely knew what you meant. Don't worry about it. It's all good. So this is still funny that King is able to fight Jack. Win or lose, him fighting Jack 7, a robot. This is still, despite the Jaguar mask, despite the tail and everything it flies, this is a human being beating up on a robot. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. But the ending of this is just so flat. Even though I do like it because it's King, it's still flat compared to everything else we saw. It's probably the most flat we've seen as a modern era. All moves analyzed. Defeat. Let me see what it says. All moves analyzed. Defeat imminent. What? Ooh. Oh, he pushed him down. Wait, hold on. I don't know if that was a shooting star press he was trying to do or a standard splash, but it looked like his body rotated. Oh yeah, that was a shooting star press. That's crazy. Ooh, kick to back. Ooh, and the back kick too. That hunk of metal knows my every move. No, this hunk of metal knows my every move. In that case, Marduk says hi. Hit him again. Oh, but he knocks him back. This one's for Armor King. Give him that elbow. It's from Armor King, baby. You know, match for a wrestler, as he said. Look at the greatness, the glory, the stakes. Look at that chiseled up destructive man. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all of King's endings. Now, we have one final thing to do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is to look at all of King's old designs. His whole design. It's going to be great, but I got to play some music with it, of course. So what we're going to do now, we're going to play King 2's arcade theme, because I love the arcade theme. I'm going to see if they have the extended version. Oh, what? They got the extended. Absolutely marvelous. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, give me a second. I'm going to pull up all the things now, and we're going to see how they look. So give me 1 second. Alright, we got all the images right here, front centered and to the point, and I made sure to at least try to put them in some type of order just from games. It's not going to be the best, but it's the best I could do, really. So we're going to ones that's like solely just for Tekken, if I have it for Tekken. Yep, I do. I have it strictly for Tekken. And I have it all in the mindset of ramification. So, let's start with the original. King 1 from Tekken 1 and his design right here. I'm not going to tier them. I'm not going to do any tier lists. I'm just going to say my personal opinions about them. Just real quickly and stuff like that. Or at least down to the point. So, King 1's first outfit. I mean, it's good for what it is. But it's definitely not one of my favorites. It's basically putting down to the fact that, you know, it's the first game and graphics were not that great or anything. But I still feel a little sad about it because I wanted something a little bit more, you know, pop. But this is the best that they can get at the moment. And I can 100% agree and understand that they had to do the best they could for that time being. So it's good for what it's basically worth. Let's go down to the arcade one. I don't like that one at all. I don't like that color scheme. I don't. I actually don't. That's not hitting to me. That doesn't hit for me. It's pretty much just like a standard normal dude. Like, I know it's like Bob Backlund worthy, you know, but it's not fitting enough for me. This outfit isn't fitting for my taste. So unfortunately, this is probably one of my least favorite outfits. Even though it's still like a pretty solid outfit, this doesn't represent King to me at all. So they fixed it and gave him the color scheme from Tekken 1 and 2 that we all know and love. This. The blue with white jeans tassels, with the white pants tassels, and the white and red tie. I love the shit out of this. I love it. It's iconic for the original King. It's what made people understand how the original King operates. He's a churchman, he's a businessman, but this still gives off the vibe and the mindset of this is a wrestler. And I love that feel to it. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's still not the absolute level of Tekken 2's, but it's still one of my favorites, at least for the original Tekken, you know, prospect. Now let's go to Tekken 2 up here. And we see, now I like this outfit a lot, I do. I do. You can tell that this is even more into making King and characters like that a little bit different, even though you still see the homage. Like, you still see the homage. Yeah, so much memories. Yeah, absolutely. Serious DNA, you feel me? So much memories of this. You can still see the homage to Tiger Mask, and that's what they still wanted to put right down here. But you can see that they added little, you know, little effects and stuff like that. They added the Kazuya Mishima style gloves, but they made them black just specifically for him. And I think this is the one where he looks more like a punch down fighter and stuff like that. They did a lot more designing with his pants and everything, or his tights as they call them. It's very, very nice, very cool, and it just makes him stand out more than the original one did, even by slight margins. And then you upgraded an already iconic outfit, and you made it better to me. You made it better. The sleeves are rolled back fully now, fully like this. No other crazy stuff like that. I'm loving it. I am enjoying it. It is absolutely great stuff to me, and I am so glad that even though he passed away, and may God rest King One's soul, he could at least grace us one last time with outfits that mattered and meant something and were awesome while they were here. Now, let's go to Tekken 3 with the second king, and oh my god, do I love this iconic ass outfit. I love this outfit so much. This is probably my favorite king outfit ever, because it ultimately leads to another generation of kings. And this is literally Tiger Mask again. This is literally a Tiger Mask moment once again. 110%. This is the second Tiger Mask feel of Tekken. You don't believe me? I'll give you an example. Give me a quick second. I'll give you a... Alright, let me show you this real quick. You see this? You see this? This right here? This right here? This area right here, the little yellow prints on his pants, how they look kind of similar to the second Tiger Mask. The whole thing, the whole aesthetic with it, it just like, stuff like that just funny enough shows it's a next generation holding up the mantle and holding it down with prestige, passion, love, care, courage, toughness, and really doing their best to make sure that that mantle stays respected. That's what Tiger Mask did, and that's what King 2 is doing. I absolutely love it. The best and my favorite King design, bar none. But you know what? That's my first favorite. We gotta know my second favorite. I wore this one at Connecticut. Come on. Are we even gonna front here? Are we gonna front this is King when he first showed up? King 2 when he first showed up was built different. Built absolutely different. Come on. We gotta do outfit 2. We gotta do outfit 2. We gotta, come on. The tattoo in the back. Come on. Come on, man. This is great. This is beautiful stuff, man. Love it. I love it. The fact that it said Mishima's, I think it was like Mishima. It has something to do with like Mishima's heavy machinery or heavy factory, and the fact that it was like evil. These are terrible people. These are awful people. It shows how much they cared about King being anti anything to do with the Mishimas. I love it. I love it so much. And I wish he played a big part in the actual game of Tekken 8. He might not. But if they did stuff like this and homaged it even more, beautiful. Beautiful, man. It's crazy. Now, let's go to Tekken Tag. First one, this outfit, which I'm not that big of a fan of, actually. I'm not that big of a fan of this outfit, and the reason why is it's kind of like a downgraded version of the best outfit he had in Tekken 3. Tekken Tag wanted to go to a different route and actually recolor the skins and everything. So instead of actually keeping him with like some trunks or like the tights that he still has trunks, but no tights, no more tights. And to me, that's, I don't know, not a bad thing, not a bad thing. Him without tights is cool. You'll see in Tekken 4 that they actually did a pretty cool approach, but this one kind of didn't feel as grand. I like that the tights had a little bit of that yellow effect to still show the color of the blue, the purple, the yellow. I love it. Blue, purple, yellow, that was the narrative all the way through, and I like that. I like that type of narrative. This is still a good narrative, but it didn't hit the same way. Even though I still really like this outfit, it just doesn't hit the same as the Tekken 3. It just doesn't. And then we have the recolored version of, you know, King, dressed as Armor King, as an homage to Armor King, with the same evil stuff in the background, but it wasn't as good. His old school color, or like the homage to the Tekken 3 one, which is actually like how he was in Tekken 3, is way better than this one, in my opinion. Way better than this one. But we're not gonna beat under the bushes and beat down that. Now we have the Tekken 4 outfit. I like the creativity of this. I really like the creativity of this outfit. This is so good to me. I like the fact that he has like his hair long, laid out, established out like this. I love, this is the start of Anger of Beast, or Anger of the Beast. The logo right there, the Anger of the Beast, right here. I love it. I love that 100%, just underneath King. And he has King right in the center of his trunk. I love it. I love it. It's so iconic for King. It's so iconic. The Tekken 3 one was iconic because it's the origin story. This one is iconic because this is the next generation of it. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't play great in Tekken 4, but we're not going to worry about that. I love this outfit. And I also love his other outfit, which is this one. This one is so underrated. It's really nice. It is really nice seeing him in this. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. 100% all the way through. It's stuff that I think is iconic. It fits the point. It fits the narrative. It does everything it needs to. If you couldn't hear me, I'm sorry. Maybe it was too loud on my part. I am very sorry about that. But it fits the narrative of him absolutely, positively being in this state of like outlaw territory. He's mad. He's upset. Craig Marta killed his mentor. He killed his master. Now he's going out for revenge in this nice, beautiful, wonderful Danny Trejo aesthetic. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then it keeps getting better, because you know why? They had to do this outfit. Oh, they had to do this outfit. This is always wavy. This is always wavy to me. This was beautiful. Fuego. The fact that it arcs back to Tekken 3's version of him. It goes directly back to Tekken 3, but has elements of Tekken 4 and switches it up into a way where it's so grand, it's awesome. You still got the King, Anger the Beast right there, but you have elements of all the other stuff that was iconic from Tekken 3. And you have the new gloves, where he actually has 2 gloves now, as his, fully main one. Because he has gloves in his, he has both gloves in his Tekken 4 second costume, but this one is the first one where he has both gloves in that one. And I love it. It's so good that from Tekken 5, 6, and Tag, and even Street Fighter Cross Tekken, they did not even change this outfit. That's how you know that's a good outfit. That's a damn good outfit, and it stays to the test of time of how good it is. Period. And then we have this outfit too, which is also another iconic one, because they kept that along with the Tekken 5 player 1 outfit. This is the player 2 one, and it's still just as iconic. It's still just as glorious. It's still just as absolutely pristine and grand as it should be. Very church prayer type, because it looks like a preacher, but he looks like a biker type of outlaw preacher. And I love this aesthetic of it. I love the aesthetic of the black dominating everything, and the white is just there to be kind of like the Clash, if you will. It's almost like he was praying before he goes out to fight, as he does in most of his intros. I love shit like that. I do. But then we gotta go to the Tekken 6 one, which is still a good... Oh no, actually we can't do Tekken 6 now. What am I doing? I'm missing the Tekken 5 DR outfits, which is just recolored versions of it. This one, while I do love the outfit and I do love the aesthetic that they always bring with that outfit, the reason why I don't like it as much is because I am not too big of a fan of the red on the bottom of his like the red on the bottom of his shoe, or his boots and everything, but then you go to the top and it's blue. I don't like that much. I think if you're going to keep it, if you're gonna keep the yellow on top, which I don't think is a problem at all, at least make the red on the bands and everything on the top of King's gloves and shoulder pads and everything. Make it the same as the bottom of the straps on the boots, and they fixed that. And for this one, it actually has King with all red. It actually has King with the red aesthetic, everything. Now it's hard to see this because it's so far back, but he actually has red with his gloves and his shoulder pad. Like, it's the red straps holding it together. And I love that, because they actually fixed one of the problems that I had for a long while. And then you have the recoloring of it. Instead of the black and white, it's mainly a blue with some white dominantly and the black shoes. I don't like it as much because I think the black and white was a wonderful aesthetic already, and it just matched perfectly. But I see they were trying to do something different with that, so I can't blame them too much on it. Now, we have the Tap Out shirt, where for some reason Tekken 6 collabed with Tap Out. Have no problem with it. I actually like that there's some yellow aesthetics on his gloves too. You can see there's some yellow that's almost blending into a gold, similar to like the Tap Out shirt where it's like yellow and orange clashing with each other, so the gold doesn't look too off by it. I like it. I just find it funny that it's a Tap Out shirt with it, but I love that it's still the same ones, and the straps on his shoes too that's holding the boots together are also a nice shade of yellow. I love it. I love that. I don't know about anybody else, but I really like that. And it's an outfit, like, if you could do it with any new outfit, it would still blend in perfectly. So now, before we go to the main event, we're gonna go to this right here. Or towards the main event. You have King in the chic outfit of Legend of Zelda. This is funny to me, considering the fact that King wearing this chic outfit doesn't really fit, but it fits at the same time. Like, it doesn't fit him like a glove. Like, he's not like, I mean, he's a chic character, but it just feels off that he's wearing it. But when he puts it on and when he has stuff like this, it just looks like another wrestling outfit. So I like it. So I can't really be too mad about it. I enjoy it. It's working at its effect. It's working at its stereotype. It's working at seeing that King is like Sheik, where he's protective of all of the people that he loves, but he's willing to throw down when he needs to. And then we have the alternate. We're going to the alternate first, and then we're going to the crossover actual attire. So the alternate version, it's kind of like a Halloween Grim Reaper type King, almost like something that you would see from maybe a slaughterhouse or something similar to that elk. I like it. I actually like this outfit. At first I was like, but then when I look closer to it, it's got a lot of things that I like, and it's like the haunted effect, which is very, very good. I appreciate that. Now we have the crossover one where he is dressed like Alex from Street Fighter. Let me show Alex to make sure we all get the reference. He is dressed like your boy, Alex. Where they do a lot of nice stories, like a little fun Easter egg cameos to say like him and Alex actually wrestled each other and had a quick spar and showed their friendship, and now he gave him this outfit. It's goofy stuff like that that I wish they kept, and they actually had a full story with it. But it's gripes, and we can't change anything about that already. That's been done. But I truly enjoy this, and I think this is a fun little cameo to have him dressed as Alex from Street Fighter. Now we have the Tekken 7 one, which is, I still like, really. I like it a lot. I mean, it's still not the purple and blue effect, but it's still good that it's like mainly blue and yellow, or blue and gold, which was a nice element blend that could have been kept with too. And this is with him with the cape. Now I do love this cape, but I like King without his cape and stuff like that, so I could just see how he is when he's actually wrestling and throwing down. That's just me personally. And then we get it, him without the cape. I love this. I love it. I do. I simply love this outfit. I've always said before, I love the aesthetic of the boots having straps on them all the way through, so he could just wrist free and easy without having to really lace up any boots or anything. I just love this design. It fits him so well. It fits him like a glove, and it's iconic just for him. And ladies and gentlemen, we end off full circle with the Tekken 8 design. This design is screaming Legado del Fantasma. This design literally screams Lucha Underground. This screams Aztecian warrior. The Aztec King, as his name is called. The Aztec God. Look at him, bro. Look at this man. He's looking great. He's looking snapped. He's looking snazzy. The blue and yellow effects are still strong in this, and they arc it back to the Tekken 4 stuff. I love it 100%. It's a clash of all styles that just works together such in a beautiful, beautiful symphony. I can't wait for Tekken 8. I can't wait to play this crazy, incredible, wonderful character, this masked legend again. And I think I'm done here. I did my appreciation. This is one of my favorite videos to do. Even if I stumbled and fumbled a bit, I'm just so happy to do one of these videos for him before the end of the year. I may not do one of these for everybody again. I'm just doing it for him because this is quite possibly my favorite video game character ever. He still is one of my favorites of all time. He's my favorite video game character ever. But this might be the best to me. To me personally, I think he's the best. I hold that strong of feelings for King. I think he's the best. And I'm loving everything that's going on with him. But thank you all so much for stopping by, joining in. Thank you to Lenios, thank you to Teros, and thank you to Mysterious DNA all the way from Germany. From Germany just to see me. Just to see this. I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful. Will I be streaming Monday or any of those days? I'm not sure. I might take another mini break. I might just, save some time for Christmas stuff. But I really wanted to do this. This was fun to me. This was great to me. I'm going to post this directly on YouTube. And I'm going to do highlights for the endings. And I'm going to do highlights for my reaction. And I'm going to do highlights for this especially too. I'm going to put all of those down into little pieces and everything like that so everybody can see it. But thank you all so much for being here. I have been your host, the K-I-N-G, King, baby. K-A-I-T-O, the King Kaito. Y'all have been wonderful. Y'all have been amazing. Y'all have been absolutely grand today. And I will see y'all when I see y'all, eventually when I come back to do another stream. I've humbly been your boy, rocking that King passion, baby. And I will see y'all next time. Do this so I won't mess up too much. Y'all have a great night.